Alright, so I usually don't make tutorial videos, so I thought I'd get on and do my best Moki Sniper impression today. At first glance, there are a lot of similarities between Apex and Highguard. It isn't very surprising since they're made by some former developers of Apex. I'm sure the first thing most players tried to do was slide jump, but it doesn't quite work the same as Apex. The first noticeable difference is that there's a lot of friction on your slides in this game. Sliding does give you that initial speed boost, but it decays very quickly the longer you hold the slide. This means that the longer you hold your slide, the slower you'll move, and the shorter you'll jump. Thanks to Moki on Twitter, we can get around this by immediately jumping after inputting your slide. The result is this sort of boost jump. My first instinct is to call all new movement techniques a wave dash, but I digress. This can also be done from a near standstill. The easiest way to do this is by enabling autorun in your settings. It is possible without autorun, but it's just one more unnecessary input. It's key to note here that you need to hold run for just a split second before you can actually slide and boost jump. If you don't hold your forward input long enough, you'll end up with this tiny little hop that gives you no velocity. So make sure that you are holding your input forward before you initiate your boost jump. Here's a side-by-side comparison showing the jump distances. On the left is with instant boost jumps, the right is with a full slide. You definitely get more speed and distance the less time you spend sliding. I did test to see if you'd get more speed or distance by incorporating an air strafe, but it's exactly the same. You can chain these together, but you can't spam them like bunny hops. A good audio cue is to listen for your feet hitting the ground. Once that audio finishes, that's when you can perform another full boost jump. This can be done diagonally combined with flicking your camera, and the result is super useful for combat scenarios, especially if you're using guns that have rechamber animations between shots. You can really get creative with this and absolutely break some ankles.
Soul severed. Fire.
Ooh, that brother's floating in the air.
If you use an ability that gives your character any kind of speed, it gives your boost jump even more velocity. I haven't tested this with other characters yet, but I'm sure there's applications elsewhere.
Let the sands cloak me. Where's the salt? Oh. Everyone, let's go.
How could his hands do this?
Let the sands cloak.
Oh, someone get him out the air.
One enemy left. Got this.
Now the coolest thing about boost jumps is that they can be done in any direction that you are facing and sprinting, meaning that with a quick camera flick, you can basically do this backwards. From what I can see and from my assumptions, this is probably going to be the core movement tech for Highguard. It's the best option for just about every scenario. So then the next thing I wanted to cover, I don't think I've seen anyone post about this yet. There is actually true reload canceling in Highguard that I discovered completely by accident while messing around in the firing range. I started out trying to do a traditional YY, similar to games like Halo or COD. Since Highguard uses reload save states like Apex, weapon switch reload cancels are just not possible. This means that a Fortnite-style double pump is also not possible. If you're using any gun that has a manual rechamber, the game forces you to go through the entire animation. In doing all of this, I discovered you can use your melee to cancel the ending of your reload animation. So here's how you can perform a melee cancel reload. When your reload finishes and the ammo indicator shows your gun is full, you can input a melee to cancel the animation. Then you can switch back to the weapon that you reloaded and instantly start shooting. This saves so much time on reloads. It is possible with SMGs, but the reload speed is already so fast. To me, it seems like a risk and reward sort of thing. Here, using this frame as a visual indicator, When I went back in the video, I counted about 20 frames where I could have input the melee cancel in this 60 FPS clip. Definitely could have saved myself anywhere from 200 to 300 milliseconds of reload speed. It isn't possible with the pump shotgun at all, and the snipers don't really feel like it's much of an improvement. I haven't really played the game a whole lot because I wanted to work on this video right away, but I'm really excited to see what people do with this. In my limited experience, it works best with assault rifles and revolvers. Honestly, I think melee canceling is super useful, and it's probably got applications for other tech that we just don't know about yet. And then the last tech, we have horse boosting or horse launching. I don't know what this is. I don't know. Is this a bug or a feature? Nobody knows. But if you hit terrain going a certain speed or a certain amount of jump inputs, you just get launched through the air. I don't know if this is useful, but it's super fun. I could make it reliably happen the most, kind of by these slanted rocks. You just hit it and you go flying. It's hilarious. But that is really all I have today. Thanks for checking out the video. What do you guys think of Highguard so far? I think it's actually pretty fun. I think it's getting a lot of hate that it doesn't quite deserve, just because, you know, it had its trailer shown at the end of the Game Awards. But I'm going to be playing it for a little while. Let me know what you guys think of the video. Let me know if tech has already been discovered, or if I'm, you know, the fucking Nostradamus or whatever, a Highguard. Who knows? Jesus. Thanks for watching. Bye.